a combination of both. So don't write anybody off yet, because I'm sure some of you were saying that about the PDP in 2014, that the election was over, right? Was it? It wasn't. So the PDP had predicted that they would be in power for 60.
Because you have shown this attitude of non-alignment, and since 2019, you have shown that.
It's not correct that there's no alignment. Yeah. What is correct and accurate, and you must keep presenting to the public, is that we are looking for the alignment that will take Nigeria to prosperity, progress, and peace. It's not an alignment that will put Nigeria back where it is. And all of you should have learned by now that we were right all along. That when we said to you in 2019 that the alliance that produced Buhari was fraud, look at where it puts you. That's why I came on board in 2020 and campaigned vigorously to say, look, Buhari is going to destroy this country. With the alliance he came on board with, known as the All Progressives Congress, APC. People said, no, why would you say that? This is an alliance. He came out, he swallowed his pride, and now look at where we are. This is an alliance. Where did the alliance take you? So we already have an alliance of the oppressed. That's the people we are pleading with to come with us. And I use the word plead because even though we have solid programming, manifesto, and an agenda, that they still haven't reached that level of consciousness that make them understand that there's an urgency of now that must be applied to come together. So you are still looking for an alliance of the people, for instance, who made sure you have no schools, you have no road. You know, you want me to align with the contractors who made sure my village has never had electricity since I was born in 1971. You want to have an alliance with the guys who left the schools in my village or that of your village.
Who are these people you are talking about?
The people in the alliance that you refer to, you know them. So maybe the problem is that you are defining alliance as people who are entrenched.
So there's a school of thought that says, look, before you can displace and defeat the present political system that is in power, that you need a congregation of opposition that can align, come together, and fight the ruling party. But without that, it's difficult to be able
what's the essence of going into
upset the system.
So what's the essence of going to an alliance with kidnappers, armed robbers, just because you want to take power? And when you take power, they return to doing what they're doing. How would you feel if by tomorrow I go into an alliance and the Minister of Finance was Abubakar Malami and the Minister of Planning is what's it called, Amechi, and the Minister of the Minister of Police is Buratai, you know. So the same guys who just a few years ago put you in the condition that you are in. How would you look at it?
So you rather stay alone?
I'm not alone.
And fight?
I'm with the people. The people just need to meet at the junction where we push out these guys.
Why do you want to act the role of a political renegade that they see you as?
That's what you call it.
That's what they say. That you are. They think that you are a political renegade.
It's the people who are in this alliance that are feeding you with the rhetoric that somebody who is not willing to compromise his standards is a renegade. So I like the title. That I'm not part of the people who is destroying the country, that I'm not a contractor, that I am not going to come and say, look, let's go and deceive the people. When we take power, then we'll deal with them. That is what you call renegade. Yes, I'm a renegade. But I'm saying that there are people, if you look at the data of people who are registered to vote in this country, they are now at 90-something million people, almost half of the country, all right? And the last election, only 25% of registered voters voted. And that was shared by the people in the alliance we are talking about. So there are still over 60 million people left. Are you saying if the 60 million people come together, your alliance will not fall apart in 5 seconds?
So you never join opposition coalition?
For the sake of opposition, I'm not going to join opposition.
You are not joining?
I'm not joining a coalition that is only interested in grabbing power.
Like the ADC, like the Labour Party, the SDP, you're not interested in joining them.
I was on your show in 2022. on Channels TV. You said to me, why don't you join the alliance? Labour Party is the hottest thing in town. And what did I tell you? I said, Labour Party is an Airbnb, short-time renter. Has their rent not expired? They moved to ADC, another short renter. I'm just telling you that you see, nobody should reject politics of principle for politics of convenience. I'm not interested.
So you think this will pay off one day?
It's not about one day. It's going to pay off sooner than later. I have no doubt that these people who have put Nigeria in the condition that it is today, that is making you suffer, making you lamenting every day, can be pushed out of power because they're just too small. If there's mass or critical mass thinking and mass action against them, to be pushed out of